animation of the Miles Morales films is probably one of the best things about the film. Like, it's so visually insane. The art style, obviously very different to non-animated live action films. This tweet was from last year, 2021, but obviously yeah, this year, Across the Spider-Verse, obviously that's the second Miles Morales film. So in terms of Spider-Man stuff for this year, 2022, there's definitely a lot of cool stuff coming. Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse will have different Spider-Men from all sorts of different universes and stuff like that. The fact that it's a part one obviously implies there's going to be another one, so it's not just this film that we're getting. They're basically confirming that there's going to be another Miles Morales film after this one, Across the Spider-Verse. And if it is true that the Spider-Man PS4 Peter Parker gets featured in this movie, that would actually be mad. The soundtrack of Into the Spider-Verse was insane, probably one of the best aspects. I assume this guy's saying that the trailer for Across the Spider-Verse gives him hope that the film will be good, but then I guess he's saying he doesn't want to be like let down when the film actually comes up. I have a feeling it will be a good film. I think it will probably be better than Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, they showed Spider-Man 2099 in the trailer for Across the Spider-Verse. The reason that I recognized him is because he's one of the suits that you can choose to wear in the Spider-Man PS4 game. I think this cat is from the Spider-Man Miles Morales game. If that cat features in the Miles Morales game, then it would only make sense that it features also in a Miles Morales film as well. I assume this guy describes Across the Spider-Verse as a comeback because over the past years there's mainly been Peter Parker movies from Tom Holland, so like Far From Home and stuff like that, but now it's back to Miles Morales. The last time he appeared on the big screen was in 2018. In this tweet they were talking about how 2022 is a year of the sequel movies. So for example, obviously Across the Spider-Verse is the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse, but the fact that it's only a part one, there's also going to be another follow-up to it as well. Yeah, so the release date is around October 7th, 2022, nearer to the end of this year, kind of close to the World Cup as well. So yeah, another film coming out this year in 2022 is the Batman film, obviously another comic book based movie. I prefer Marvel a lot more to DC. Spider-Man's obviously like more of a Marvel based character. Yeah, that's the thing, even though there are already like Miles Morales films like this one and Into the Spider-Verse, he hasn't actually appeared in the MCU yet as a non-animated character. I think he could possibly appear as a non-animated character in the MCU at some point, maybe after Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Though I don't think they'll show this in a post-credit scene for Across the Spider-Verse, because I don't know, it'd be kind of mad if they show a non-animated version of Miles in an animated film. I don't know, to me that seems kind of weird.